I have big plans for this barren wasteland, but before we can do anything else, we got 19 more ender dragons to take care of. So let's hop on back to our home base and let's go ahead and get a whole bunch of some end crystals so we can respawn a whole bunch more dragons. But in order to get all that, we need a bunch of ghast tears. So lucky for us, we built this amazing, super easy to build ghast farm. I'll leave a link in the description for the tutorial that I found, but basically we just run over here. We got a whole big area right here for our ghast to spawn, but they spawn on wither roses. So if we get high enough up here, we'll start seeing a few ghast start spawning in. So let's take a quick look at that. So as you can see, the ghast spawn, but since we have our slabs here on the top, they can't go anywhere, and then the wither rose takes care of them. Normally I have my collection minecart running around picking everything up, but at the moment I have it turned off. So we'll just let this run for a little bit. We'll run and turn on our collection system real soon, but as you can see, there's a bunch of ghast tears. Well, a couple of them. But we let this run for quite a while, and it got us a whole bunch of ghast tears so we can make enough end crystals to respawn the dragon over again multiple times. In order to spawn 19 more ender dragons, we need 76 ghast tears, which I think we got plenty of. We even got plenty of gunpowder here, so we'll collect all that. We're gonna run back home. We'll craft up our 76 end crystals and get ready to start taking on the Ender Dragon. More than once. Alright, now that we got our 76 end crystals crafted up, we're going to throw them in the shulker, along with a whole bunch of glass, TNT, and some redstone bits. We're going to take this shulker with us, because we're going to follow the plan of Cringy Gull, and we are going to set up a nice little contraption that will blow up the end crystals that are on the top of the towers in the end. So once we respawn the dragon, we can easily just blow up all his end crystals so he can be taken down a lot faster rather than trying to shoot them all with arrows. Other than that, we do have 64 golden apples with us, so I think we should be okay. We got a few totems that we can use, but let's go ahead, let's run over back to the nether. Let's get our nice little contraption set up, and then let's start taking out some of them end dragons. Alright, now that we got our beautiful monstrosity built, everything should be all set up. So all we got to do is fire an arrow at the target block. The redstone should travel all over this area, and it should be dropping TNT on our end crystals that help the dragon re-heal. So basically all we got to do is put our end crystals down here, respawn the dragon, fire an arrow up here and hit our target block. All the end crystals on top of the pillars should explode, and then we just gotta take the dragon down. So I'm gonna fly down. Hopefully I don't look at too many endermen, and we'll fire a arrow up there and we'll give it a test run, make sure everything is working as intended before we start spawning a whole bunch of ender dragons here. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and fire an arrow. And can we hit our target block? Oh, a little bit higher. And there we go. We should be getting explosions. One. Just one. Uh-oh. Just one is not a good thing. All right. Well, I'm gonna do some debugging and figure out what is going on. Because it looks like the first one went, but maybe that was it. The redstone should be all set up to work. But let me check the replay and see where things went wrong. Well, In all my immense redstone knowledge, I completely forgot that redstone signals can't travel up and down glass blocks. So it was getting to here, and then it was just stopping. So now we replaced all the up and down glass blocks with cement stone. Hello, Mr. Enderman. I don't want to look at you. So now if we try this again, if we can hit our target, hopefully do better. Okay, TNT all over. Oh. I don't think it made it past here. Let's see what happened here. Did we miss a piece of redstone somewhere? Things should be lining up. I guess we'll go back one more time, check the replay. At least we know for the most part everything should be working. And then that way we can start fighting the Ender Dragon. But, well, I believe I got all the little bugs and kinks worked out from our TNT droppers up here. So I think right now it's time to spawn in a new Ender Dragon, shoot our target block, and see how things go. We got a stack of golden apples, we got another totem, we got golden carrots, we got a bow it's pretty much brand new. I think we're ready. I think we're about as ready as we can be, so let's do this. Let's start placing these down, and there we go. We're respawning our Ender Dragon. I bet you if we fly up here, yeah, this will give us a lot better advantage for shooting our arrow at our target block, and then we just kind of, you know, take the dragon out. So fingers crossed. Well, we took out the Ender Dragon, but we had to do it. The old school way. He broke a bunch of my stuff, especially right here, right at the beginning. I guess I need to make it a little bit higher. That part broke, so nothing else went. And then over here, that part broke as well. So I guess we're gonna have to put them. We're gonna have to put our redstone a little bit higher above the pillars. So, I got some of the redstone and some of the TNT and repeaters, but we're missing our dispensers, and we're gonna have to get a few other bits. So I guess I'm gonna run home, grab a bunch more redstone, come back, rebuild our contraption, and try it again. Well, the two pieces have been rebuilt, so hopefully it works this time. But I guess it's time to spawn in another Ender Dragon and see how it turns out. So let's place down the last two. All right, well, we've rebuilt our TNT dropper once again, this time really high up. So we should be high enough that hopefully nothing gets broken, but still not that high that these really low towers can still have their end crystals blown up when we respawn the End Dragon. So we are going to give this again one more try. Hopefully it works out a little bit better this time. Previous times everything's been breaking, and we've been having to fight the End Dragon and breaking the crystals all by ourselves. But hopefully third time trying it, fourth time doing the Ender Dragon. So let's try this once again. It's gonna get really loud, so let's see how it turns out. Well, now that we've taken out all 20 Ender Dragons and we have all 20 of our portals to the End Islands, I think it's time to start cleaning up a few things in here. What we're going to start off with is bringing a few of these top layers down a little bit and kind of smooth things out, because we are going to be building a giant birthday cake. That's right. I figured a birthday cake. Why? Because I've never seen anyone do a birthday cake before, and it's actually going to be my daughter's 10th birthday coming up soon, so why not make an amazing birthday cake in Minecraft for her? So the black pillars of obsidian are going to get turned into some candles. And since there's 10 of them, it works out. The rest of it, we're going to have to kind of get rid of some of these big chunks on the end. And we're going to turn it into, yeah, a big giant birthday cake. So I have a lot of work to do. I'm going to set up a beacon so I can clear out this end stone really fast and start laying down the perimeter of what the cake is going to be. And then, yeah, start frosting the cake and maybe even put a little slice cut out of it. We'll see how that turns out, slicing a bit of a triangle out of a circle. So I got a lot of work to do. Let's get our blocks of iron and our beacon so we can start terraforming and smoothing the top of this end island out. All that's left is to put on the final layer of icing on the top of the cake, and then everything for the cake itself should be all done. We'll add a little bit of some decoration saying happy birthday on the top of it, and then the only thing left is to go around and light the candles. And now that everything is all set, it's time to go grab the birthday girl, bring her on in here, and show her this wonderful cake that took way too many hours to make. So hopefully she enjoys it.
3, 2, 1. It's a giant birthday cake. So in the end, I turned it into a giant birthday cake with 10 candles, because those are actually the 10 pillars from, you know, when the dragon spawns. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then all the little portals that open up after you defeat, they're all into like little party hats, different colors. But that is not all, because what do you have that's usually inside of a birthday cake?
Cake?
No, a birthday party. So there's a big giant cake.
How did you make the banners?
Oh, very carefully. Oh, we angered one of the party guests, because the party guests are all eating birthday cake.
How long did it take you to make this?
A very long time. A very long time. So there's little like presents and mushrooms and a bunch of party guests. And this one, he's really unhappy now. We must have looked at him. He must have ran out of cake. He's not happy.
I thought it was gonna explode.
No.
I like exploding things.
So this is the inside of your birthday cake. It's a big birthday party with a bunch of Endermen, because it's, you know, Endermen are in the nether. And there's green candles all over, of course, because you gotta have birthday candles, right?
Yeah. I'm surprised that it would be funny if you changed the pillars for the candle into like just a bunch of stacked up candles.
Oh,
I can't find it.
that would have been interesting.
Yeah. You would have needed a lot of candles, so.
But yes, it did take a really long time to put all the blocks on the outside. Defeat the Ender Dragon, you know, 20 times.
20?
20, yeah.
Why do you have to defeat him 20 times?
To open up all the portals on the outside.
Oh, no, you didn't have to do that.
Well, of course, I had to do that. And then place down all the blocks. It was quite a few hours. But it was fun. It was fun. I hope you enjoy it.
I did.
Okay. It If we run around enough, we can even eat some cake. Maybe if we like fly into something. Oh. Almost flew into too much. And yummy.
Num, num,
Num 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 cake.
num, num, num.